fights. But this man is known for having outstanding cardio. He lives in the gym. He is a born fighter. And unlike a lot of men and women on this fight night, he loves fight night. He is able to channel those nerves in the proper way. And all eyes are on Sean Strickland in another massive spot here tonight. Doubt him now, folks. Doubt him now. The undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Dricus Du Plessis. And even though, of course, he wanted to beat Israel Adesanya for the title, it ended up being Sean Strickland. This man's the best in the world. And he has had knockers and doubters every step of the way. They knocked his cardio. They knocked his grappling. The man can fight. The man's a born fighter, as are a lot of individuals who grow up in South Africa. And now that he's the champion, in theory, he's 20 to 30% better. We'll see if the incumbent can get dethroned here tonight. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Sean Strickland. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Dricus Du Plessis.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, we get another look tonight at the UFC middleweight contender, Sean Strickland. Gotta love the attitude. I mean, this man has an edge, there's no doubt about it, and not afraid to trash talk a little bit while the fight is going on. But rest assured, he has been a picture of focus this week. He understands the magnitude of this stylistic challenge, and he believes that if he can emerge victorious, he will be next in line for the middleweight title. Clean with that offense. There's the leg kick, that one checked by Strickland.
Great takedown defense right now by the champ.
Back to his feet. Doing work with the jab there. Everything works off of the jab, doubles up on it there. Frantic pace early on to this one.
Big punches.
Oh, another double jab. That jab has been a huge weapon tonight. Just misses with the jab there.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Leg kick checked effectively there by Strickland. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab. And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
2 minutes have gone by. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Nice level change for the body shot.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Nice combination by the champion.
Try to establish that jab. Strickland's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Whiffs on that offering. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
Oh, doing work with the jab. Past the 2-minute mark in round one. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. Wow.
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows. I got a fire in my hips, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Strickland. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him.
1 minute here to go, round one. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Du Plessis' nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Strickland gets caught by the straight punch.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
Oh, clean hook there. Beautiful cut. Oh, how about the end of that round? He got knocked down just before the horn, saved by the bell. So now back to the stool. He has only 60 seconds to recover. We'll see if physically he can keep himself in this fight.
Recompose here. You're fine. You've been clipped before. It's okay.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
All right, round two. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Man, has he been masterful on the feet this evening, and everything has worked off of that patented jab. He has had that in his opponent's mug all night long. Effective jab there by Du Plessis. Landed a big kick there. Du Plessis gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Strickland's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood.
Block that punch. I give one, I take one. You give one. Double leg shot.
Oh, man, the canvas is shaking as he slams him down. Du Plessis in half guard.
Oh.
Du Plessis' eye appears to be closing up by the second. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
Know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Strickland's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there. Well, good news, bad news, right? The strike there lands, but just not much steam on it because his gas tank seems to be on the verge of empty.
The gas tank is completely empty. All that button mashing did you no good. You wasted your energy. You wasted your time. Now it's just a matter of when your opponent decides to finish.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this. Oh!
Nice right in. And landing some nasty strikes.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Rips the body there.
Oh, nice right hand.
All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. Do this over and over because it seems like this is your easiest path to victory.
Strickland's cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside physician is going to get called in here in a moment. 10 seconds now to go in the round.
Dude getting active, lands another combination to the head.
Strickland's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next.
Nice double leg shot.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good.
In the half guard.
Strickland's an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that cut. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Keeping dizzy from bottom position here. Well, he has done some serious damage with these elbows, DC, and if you're on the other side, you got Du Plessis trying for a submission here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Easy fight back.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Du Plessis going for the leg. Might be a submission opportunity here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, looked like he might succumb to the submission there, but he escapes and gets back to his feet. Very nice. What a fight. What a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting.
Lead kick landed there by Du Plessis.
He's just being more aggressive, and because...
Du Plessis blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose.
It's another one of those ones where you might think about stopping it.
Oh yeah, we got blood all over the broadcast table.
It's legit everywhere. It's all over us.
All right, so the referee steps between the two fighters. They are going to call on the doctor to look at that nose, and I'm fearful this is going to be the end of the fight.
Yeah, it's bad. There's a lot of blood. You can see him almost mouth wide open, gasping for air.
Not sure if the nose is broken or just busted up, but blood is splattered everywhere. Yeah, that's going to do it. That's the end of the fight. So
That's
it's
the right
disappointing
call.
conclusion, but the right call.
The right call, John.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and still